Class. So next thing that we have to start is that you have to understand that is your flag concept. This is a part of I would say while loop only. Okay, but flag concept is used otherwise also. Anyone here has any idea of flag concept? Anyone coming from technical background maybe? Okay. What do you understand by a flag? Anyone? Flag variable. Concept of flag variable. Okay. You must have used this, but this is a very basic thing that we use a lot. Okay, but you might not have know the name. Okay, know the idea. To control the flow of program, basically on a full Boolean value. Okay, tell me class one thing. Have all of you traveled using train at some point in your lives? I hope so. Right? Okay. Now, have you seen you in the train in the during the journey of the train? There are those red and green lights available at the track of the train. Have you seen that? At multiple places, there are not traffic, they are not called as traffic lights, but that green and red light is there. Okay. So green basically represents that the train will continue. Signal lights are there. So green basically represents that the train will continue, and red means the train should stop, right? That's the case. But if you, I don't know if you have seen this in real life or not, but you must have seen this in movies. In earlier days, what used to happen? There were no signal lights, so they used to use flags, na? Green and red flags. Have you seen this in movies, class? Green and red flags, right? So that is where your flag concept comes in. Okay, so basically there are two flags. Right? Your green flag represents what? That the show must go on. Red flag represents whatever you are doing. Red flag represents that the show must stop. Yes or no? Plus, so green, where I'm taking the green as equivalent to true, and I'm taking the red as equivalent to false. Okay. Now let's understand this class. What I will do, let me do one thing. Let me take this code and I will implement the same code using a flag concept. Okay. This question is there. Also got this question earlier. Right? What I will do, I will write here. See, tell me one thing before coming to this flag concept. Tell me one thing. What exactly the loop is dependent on directly? Tell me what it is. This loop is dependent on something, right? But what exactly is the loop? What does the loop requires actually directly? Loop requires condition. Loop requires a boolean value. Loop doesn't require a condition. Loop actually requires a boolean value. Directly, I am saying condition is giving the boolean value, and then while loop is using that boolean value to work. Are you getting this, class, everyone? Loop actually requires what? It requires a boolean value. If you give true, then it will work. It will continue. If you give a false, then it will stop. This is what happens. Yes or no? So loop actually requires true or false, right? That means, let me show you something. This code. See this last code. If you work on this, it will give us this, right? Now notice one thing. Instead of writing I less than equal to 5, what I will do, I will write here while true. What do you think? Will the code, should the code work? Ideally, it should work, right? It will work. Okay, why? Because actually the loop requires some kind of boolean value. From where the boolean value is coming from, it does not care. It doesn't care at all from where that boolean value is coming from. Okay, let me just change one thing. The syntax of while na, it is not necessary to put a condition. You can put a boolean value also directly. Or instead of condition, the actual better way to write is give a boolean constraint. We give a boolean constant basically. So that constant either can give a boolean value or we can give a boolean value directly also, totally depending on the requirement. So what I will do here, I'm giving a boolean value directly. So if I run this code, here you will see one thing, this code will keep on working. Now my computer got hanged, but you can see this code will keep on working till infinity. There is no one to stop the code because there is no condition. Are you getting this class or not? Perfect. This is called as infinite loop. This is now called as infinite loop. Ideally, see again depending on on condition. Okay, you can have a starting and ending point, or like in this case, there is no starting or ending point. Suppose you want to run the code. This happens a lot in the industry. Suppose let's say I am creating a code which will run in the backend of Zomato. I have written a code which will run in the backend of Zomato. So what I can do, I can like write the code inside a while true statement. So what will happen even when I'm sleeping, even when I'm doing some other task, that code will keep on running till infinity. Whatever task it is doing, okay, it will keep on doing that. Getting this class, everyone. So while true is a widely used thing. Okay. Now, obviously depending on the industry or the work that you're working on. Now, let me show you this fleckles. Okay. Now, what I will do now, and if I write here true directly, what will happen? It will become infinite loop now. Right. So this in this case now, no matter what the user enters, will it care what the user is entering? Whether the user is saying yes or no, will it care about that? No, because there is no condition, right? There is no condition whatsoever. It will keep on going till infinity. Because what we have done, we have hard coded the boolean constant. But what we can do, class, I'm showing you one more thing. Instead of hard coding the boolean constant, what I can do is use a flag variable. Okay. So I am calling this user as a flag variable as of now, user equal to y. Okay. No, sorry, user equal to true. And I will do what? I will write it while user. Now tell me, am I giving the true value directly to the while condition? While statement? No. I am giving the value I am giving the user variable. So whatever is the value of the user variable, value will work on that. Yes or no? I will write here ask equal to input. Yes or no? If ask equal to yes, ask dot lower equal to yes, then I will do what? I will convert the user to false. Are you getting this thing or not, class? That is the same code, na, like we wrote earlier. Implementation will be same, na? Yes or no? Initially, the value of user is true. So while we'll get a true value, it will come inside, print the square. It will ask, do you want to continue? If the user enters, say, sorry. User enters no, then I will convert user to false. So if the user enters yes, this condition will be true or false, class? This condition will be true or false if the user enters yes. If the user enters yes, the condition will be false, no? I'm checking for no. So the condition will be false, right? Since this condition will be false, will it implement user equal to false? No, right? Imran, else is not a necessary thing. Let me try run the code. There is while. What exactly the while is getting what? There is printing. There is num. So wait, num equal to 1, so we have to write. Num 1, we have to still write. Obviously, we have to start num from somewhere, no? Num equal to 1 so will be there always. Okay, num will be there. Then ask will be there. And if condition will be there. Then user will be there. Okay. Now, initially, the value of num is 1 and the value of user is true. So while will work, right? While got a true. While got a true now. Plus. Should it come inside? It will print 1, 1. Number will become 2. It will ask, suppose let's say the user gives y. Yes. So this condition, if condition will be true or false. क्या कर रहे हो? I'm comparing with yes or no. Condition. I'm comparing with no now. What is this? Huh? I'm comparing with no. So the condition will be true or false. If condition will be false. Since the if condition is false, so is it going to change the value of user? Is it going to change the flag variable? Or we say, is it going to invert the flag? Invert means true, false, false, true. No, no. So user will remain true only. So while will still get true. So it will print 4. Num will become 3. Let's suppose it will ask, then yes. Now the if condition will be still false. Will it invert? No. While will still get a true. Print 3. 9. Number will become 4. Suppose let's say I enter no. Suppose I enter no. So what will happen now? If condition will become true. Since the if condition becomes true, so user will invert or not? Flag will invert. This will become false. Then while will get true or false? False. So will it continue now? Will it move further? Will the loop run again? No. All of you got the flag concept or not? See, yes, yes. Got this class completely? Okay, I see. Obviously, in this particular case that I showed you, this is comparatively easier for you to understand, right? Without using the flag concept, right? Okay, but in some cases, flag concept is better suited. I have explained the flag concept using this example only. Why? Because you will be able to understand better. Now, as we will move further now in the course, I will be using the flag concept at a lot of places in the examples that I will be working on. Can we say we can use flag concept to run a loop based on the input from a user? It depends. No, you can say that. Not necessarily always on the basis of input from user. It can be about anything. Prime number I was giving you as homework, but prime number let us cover. Question is write a program to check if a number is prime or not. Okay, I'm checking for a single problem. Now can anyone tell me what exactly the prime number? I am trying to show, I will show you how to approach a problem statement. Okay. What exactly is the prime number? Number divides by 1 or itself. Right? This is prime number now. Or I can also say it is not divisible by any number apart from 1 or itself. Getting this, class? All of you are getting this or not? Because I'm going to use this concept. Chalo, perfect. Now let us take a number first from the user. We'll type as into integer, input, enter a number to check. Okay. Now class, what we will do now? Now we will assume that the number is prime unless proven otherwise. Okay. As if we are able to find a number, which can divide it, that will prove what, class? That will prove what? That it is not a prime number, right? Okay. So what I will do, I will use a concept of flag now. Okay, I will see. I'm going to use the flag concept in a different manner now. Okay. This is not exactly flag concept. This is called as status flag, because here we're controlling the status. We're not controlling the flow of the loop. We're controlling the status. So I am assuming that a prime is that a number is prime. Okay. Now I will run a for loop. Okay. Now we have to check from where till where whether the number is prime or not. In order to prove that the number is not prime, we have to check from where till where. From I in range of starting from 2 till the number, or can we say number minus 1? Basically, it will go till number minus 1 now. Vishal, from Vishal and Shashank, we will not start from 1 now. We'll start from 2. Obviously, the number will get divided by 1. We have to check that the number should not be divisible by any number from 2 till the number minus 1. Suppose I am saying, let's say 9. So the number should not be divisible from 2 till 8, right? If the number is 9, then the number should not be divisible by any number from 2 till 8. Do you agree or not, class? Perfect. Okay. Now, we will do what? If num modulus I equal to 0. Understand this class, try to understand this. Suppose the number is 9. Suppose the number is 9. So the I value will go from where? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Yes or no? Now this code is doing what? This code is checking that this number 9, if divided by 2, is it giving 0 or not? Will it give 0? No. If okay, tell me one thing. If it gives 0, then what is the meaning of the meaning of that? If it gives 0, if the remainder is 0, modulus operator gives remainder. No? If the remainder is 0, that means what? It is divisible. Exactly. So we have to check that it should not be divisible. So equal to 0, it will give false, right? So till now, the 9 is prime. Yes or no? Have we proven yet that the number is not prime? No, no. Till now, the number is prime. Now I will compare. Now I will check a 9 by 3. Get this, na class? I is going from 2, starting from 2, right? So it will check with 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and so on. It will check with 3 equal to 0. It will give true or false. It will give true. That means we have found a number which is able to divide. We have found a number which is able to divide which is able to divide 9. So what will happen in this case? It will prove that a number is not prime. So I will write prime equal to false. All of you got this or not? So write prime equal to false. There is no need of writing the else condition. Okay, because prime is obviously true. Okay. That's it. Okay. At the end, see, now what will happen? It will check for 4. This will be not equal to 0. But since this condition becomes false, so is it going to convert this to true? Will the prime become true again? Have I written the code to convert the prime to true again inside the loop? No, no. Prime will remain false. Are you getting this? Why I have not mentioned the else condition now? Else part. Okay, as soon as prime becomes false, there is no need to check further. Are you getting this, class? As soon as prime becomes false, there is no point of checking further. Okay, but right now we have to check. There is no option with us. We have to check. Okay, it will go till the end. But prime, as once the prime becomes false, it will not convert to true again. Okay, let me leave it for now. Let us run this code. And here what I will do at the outside, I will write print prime. So if I give a number 8, let's say, it will say false. Okay. If I give a number, let's say 13, it will give us 2. If I give a number, let's say 97, it will give a true. If I give a number 99, it will give false. Got this, everyone, or not? Okay, there is a concept of break statement that I have not covered yet that will optimize this loop further. Okay, but for now, I hope all of you got this. Can you explain the 3? Explain the 3 again. What do you mean by 3? Third line. Achha. See, when I is equal to 1, when I equal to 2, when value of I is 2, so the remainder will be 0 or not? 9 modulus 2 will give us 0 or not? Not, right? So this will be false now, right? This condition will be false. Okay, so it will again go back here. I will become 3 now. I will become I will become 3 now. Now what will happen? 9 modulus 3 is 0 or not? 0, right? So equal to 0. This will become true. So as soon as this becomes true, ये condition true, this condition will become true now. Since this condition becomes true, so what will happen? अभी तक क्या था? Prime was true. Prime was initially true, right? But as soon as this condition occurs, this condition becomes true, prime will become false now. Do you agree, Nitin? Yeah, that's it. Then 9 will become 4. So no matter what happens further, okay, but once the prime becomes false, it will remain false till the very end. Till the very end of the loop. Got this? All of you understood this class or not? So there is one more thing, plus one more thing. Okay, let it be. Let it be. Okay. I will cover that later on once I cover the break statement. I hope all of you understood till here. So let me continue. No, loop will not stop. Loop will go till the end. But prime will not become true again. Are you getting this, Sindhu? What do you mean by usability? Num is a constant in our case, right? I num is equal to assume छोटा number ले लेते हैं. That's 9. I is there. If condition is there. Prime is there. Loop range is from where till where? From 2 till 8. No, Sindhu, there is no point of checking the further numbers, na. If you already got a single number which is proving that it is divisible, if you are able to divide the number from at least one single number apart from one and itself, then it will prove, right? It is not a prime. So there is no point of checking further. But yes, in our case, we are checking. So that is why this code is not optimized. In our case, we are checking till the very end. Even if we got one number, we are checking till the very end, then it is not optimized. But ideally, we should not. But I have not covered the topic yet, so that is why I'm not like stopping the code. We can stop the code, we can break the loop in between also. Okay. So initially, I will be what? I will be 2. The if condition will be what class? True or false? If condition will be true or false. क्या कर रहे हो चैतन्य? What? Chaitanya, you got why the condition will be false? So prime will not change. Prime is currently true. Prime was true initially. Okay. Now I will become 3. Condition will be true or false. True, no? 9 modulus 3. So prime will become false. Then I will become 4. Condition will be false. 5. Condition will be false. 6. Condition will be false. 7. False. 8. False. So yeah, that's it. So the prime value become false. Got this class? नाइन तो डिवाइड कर ही देगा ना नितिन. 9 will divide itself, no? every number is divisible by itself. So is there any point of checking that? It is the same reason why I'm not taking 1. Because every number can be divided by 1 also. Got that, Nikhil, or not? Kunal, I will be giving that in homework. If you still get some this question, I will be giving the homework. Okay. Write a program to check if a number is prime or not in a given range. Write a program to check. Write a program to print all the prime numbers in a given range. Take the range as input. I will include this question in the assignment also. Okay. Try it once from your end. There will be 2 for loops. See, we are able to check for a single number. For a single number, we need a single for loop. So for multiple for loops, we need 2 for loops. Okay. Clear class till here? Everyone? Class, just give me a minute. Priyanka, I have not covered it yet. If you want to two values in a single statement, two inputs in a single one. There is something called as map. Okay, there is a function called as map that I will be covering later on. I think I will cover that next. No. Hash map is different thing. Hash map is a data structure. Okay, it is a encoding technique also. Okay, but map is something different. Map is a function. Okay, separately. So I will be covering in the next weekend. I guess I will be able to cover that map. No, map में cover करूँगा functions के बाद. Okay, so I think 2 more weekends I will require. For now use two input statements. You can write two input statements in a single line. For example, you are taking the start value and the end value. So I think I covered this in the class also, right? Suppose let's say 2, 6. So 2 will be given to start and 6 will be given to end, right? Class? All of you know this, right? Value 2 will be assigned to start and that 6 will be assigned to end, right? So here you can write two input statements in a single line. Int input, enter start, same thing, comma, enter end. So the value of this will go to start. Value of this will go to end. Clear, class? Is it clear, class? Okay, so if I run this code, Kunal, you can see here, it is asking for start. Suppose I enter here 7 and value I am saying 23. So you can see start becomes 7 and end becomes 23. Clear, class? Okay, so class, let's continue now. So the next topic, class, that we have to start is your jump statements. Okay, so jump statements, you know what happens, class? Jump statements are basically the statements which are used to transfer the control not transfer per se, jump the control from one place to another in the code. Okay, these are jump statements. Now jump statements, class, are essentially are three types. There is break, there is continue, there is pass. There is one more, but I won't be covering that as of now. There is return also. Okay, there is return also, but return I will be covering once I cover function. Okay, used in functions will be covered later on. Pass statement essentially is not a jump statement per se. It is not exactly jump. On a lot of websites, no jump pass statement. A lot of places we take pass statement under jump statement only, but essentially it is not jump. It doesn't come the jumping. Okay, not exactly used for jumping. Chaitanya, check your code once. I guess it will like some mistake is there. Not it will be used for jumping. Okay. So let us see class what jump statements are. Okay. I don't know why my laptop is getting. Wait, class, my laptop is. क्या हो गया इसको? Let me not delete this cell, particular one. Actually, this is taking memory. I don't know why. I think there is some problem with RAM or something. Now it will work fine. Okay. So class, let us first see the break statement. So break statement, na class. Break statement is actually like quitting your job. Okay. And continuous statement is more like taking a half day. Let me explain. Break statement क्या होता है? Whenever the code encounters a break statement. Achha, one thing class, break statement will only work inside a loop. Break and continue will only work in loops. So whenever the code encounters a break statement inside the loop, it will exit the loop, then and there. Then and there, no matter what. So let me give you some examples. Suppose let's say class I'm writing for I in range. Seven. Print I. What will be the output? What will be the output class? 0 to 6, right? Perfect. Now I will do something. I will write here if I equal to 4, break. Now, based on the statement that I have written here, tell me the output. What do you think the output should be? So let's dry run the code. Always remember, always dry run the code first and then actual run. There is I, there is printing, there is if condition, there is break. So I will be initially what? 0. It will print or not? It will print 0. If condition will be false. So there won't be any break. I will become 1. It will print 1. If condition will be false. 2, 2, false. 3, 3, false. As soon as I become 4, as soon as I becomes 4, what will happen now? Will it print 4? It will print 4, yes, because it has not, no, it has, the code is not yet, it has not got break yet. It will still print. Then the if condition will become true. And then it will break. Got this class, everyone? So can I say it is like quitting your job? I came to office on the first day, second day, third day, but on the fourth day, I did my work. I completed some of my work. Okay. And then it will terminate the loop exactly. Okay. So it will, I completed my some of my work. I printed something. Okay. And then I went to my manager and I submitted my application. Resignation. I quit. Okay. So it is like quitting from the job. Got this, everyone, or not? Now tell me the output of this class. Since I guess all of you understood till here, so I will give you some questions now, some codes now. You have to tell me the output. Tell me the output of this class. Zero, 1, 2, 3. Why? Because we're printing afterwards. Print is coming after the break. Excellent. Got this class, everyone? Tell me the output of this. Sindhu, I have covered indexing ना, वो जो हम लिखते हैं s of 0, this is indexing. Indexing I have covered, slicing I have not. Guys, tell me the output of this. Slicing I have not covered. All of you are wrong. All of you are wrong. Each and every one of you. Think about it, class. So dry run the code now. Take pen and paper. No output. Yes. Because initially what will happen? I will become 0 if condition will become true. So it will break then and there. It is like I go to the office on the first day and resign. Right? Basically, hashtag thug life. No? What will the output of this now? Ten Abhishek, how? 10 to got this class, I hope everyone. Perfect. Okay, let us take some more examples. Hmm. Got this class? I am getting why I got confused, but see. Understood now? Understood all of you, those who were saying 0 to 6? That is fine. That is a common mistake. Now, no, it will break the inner one, Amit. Remember, class, break statement will only affect that loop under which directly it is written in. If there are two for loops, suppose written a for loop, something inside this you written another for loop. So there is another for loop, and inside this you are writing break. So this break statement will only terminate the inner for loop. Outer for loop will still work. Okay. 1 till 6. Chalo. I hope all of you understood the break statement now. Do you want me to run more examples or shall I continue to continue? Next is continue. Good enough? Perfect. So let's go to continue statement now. Break will work in exactly same way as for loop. Break and continue will work in same manner in for and while loop, both of them. Okay, next is class continue statement. When the code encounters a continue statement inside the loop, it will terminate the current iteration. Iteration means current. जैसे यहाँ पे suppose in this case the loop is running 6 times. So each and every run is called as let me continue, Suzar. Okay, let me complete this. क्या बोल रहा था? So I will explain the iteration. So here, this loop will run 6 times, right? So every run is called as iteration. Iteration means every run, each and every run individually is called as iteration. Okay, so it will terminate the current iteration and will immediately jump to the next iteration. So jump statement के लिए मैं यहाँ पे भी लिख देता हूँ break. Let me write it down here also in the break statement कि it will exit the loop then and there no matter what. ठीक है लिखा है then and there no matter. अच्छा, then it will terminate the loop then and there and will immediately jump to the code present right after the loop. All of you got this now? Whatever is written after the loop. They say, for example, let me zero there. This code I showed you, na? ये तो for example, this is there. Let us take some other example. So here, suppose after the loop, just after the loop, I write here print yo. So what will happen? After break, it will do what? It will print yo, right? Got this class? See? So that is what I wrote here. It will jump. It will immediately jump to the code right after the loop. Whatever code is there after the loop, it will jump there. Continuous statement, it will not exit the loop. Continuous statement is what? Continuous statement is more like taking a half day leave. Let me give an example for this. Just for the sake of explaining now, I am writing this as 1 to 7. Because the example I will take. So suppose class, it is like skipping a particular index. Like, okay. So in this case, class, what will happen? Assume I will come. I've joined a company, so I will come to the office on the first day. I will come to the. Is today the 4th day? Is today the 4th day? No. Right? Today is not the 4th day. So what will happen? There will be no continue. That means it will not skip. So it will print 1. Same goes for 2. Same goes for 3. But as soon as it will go to 4, as soon as I becomes 4, so yes, is it the 4th day? It will get a continue. Okay. So it will skip. Whatever is written, remember class, whatever is written after the continue, whatever is written after the continue inside the loop only that part will be skipped. The print is written inside the for loop after the continue. So that is why it is skipping the print statement. Then 5 condition will be again false. No continue. So it will print 5. Now 6, if condition will be false, no continue, so it will print 6. All of you got this code or not? So continue statements is used when? Are you able to think of some application? If we want to repeat some task, multiple times. Let's say I am going to office from Monday till Saturday. Okay, entire life. Okay, so I'm going to office continuously. So that will be inside a for loop or a while loop, whatever. Okay, but as soon as Sunday comes, if it is a Sunday, then I will not go to the office. I will wake up, but I will not go to office. Are you getting this, class? I want to skip a particular task in a particular case scenario. So in that case, we use continue statement. Are you getting this, everyone, or not, class? Let me show you. Which break loop statement, Vishal? Last one. Got it? Okay. So now I'm changing the question a little bit. I modulus 2 equal to 0. So क्या होगा? It is getting continue when? Whenever it is an even number, right? I modulus 2 means what? Whenever it is divisible by 2. So that means here the condition will be true. In this case, the condition will be true. So it will get a continue here. You get a continue here. So it won't print anything. Okay, it will basically skip. It will get a continue here also. So it will skip here also. Getting this, class, or not, everyone? चलो, all of you got, तो फिर तो बढ़िया है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. चलो, now tell me the output of this, class. Just a minute. Tell me the output of this. That is what I was saying. Achha, Chinda, I will show some example. First, answer me this question. It will print all of them, right? So, class, tell me one thing. In this case, because print statement is written before the continue, na? Shiparna, are you getting this? See, I will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got that, right? I will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them. Just a minute. Let me. Then there is print. Then there is if condition. Then continue. Okay. So see, I will become 1. I will become 2. I will become 3 also. I will become 4 also. I will become 5 also. I will become 6 also. That means I will go to the office. I will go to office. I will go to office on See, continuous statement is like taking half day leave, right? So I will go to office on all 6 days. Yes. But tell me, whatever task I am doing in the office, I am doing before taking the leave or after taking the leave? Shriparna Sindhu, before taking the leave, na? I am printing and then I am giving continue in the code. Then I am taking the half day leave. So does it matter? Suppose let's say I have go to my take half day leave at 12 p.m. Okay, and I complete all my work before that. So will it matter to the company if I take half day leave after that, after 12? Because I was anyway going to sit and do nothing. Getting this point, class? Continuous statement, there is no point of writing the continuous statement in the code if there is nothing. Okay, let me write this down. There is no point of writing the continue statement in the continuous statement inside the loop if there is nothing if there is no code inside the loop after the continuous, because there is simply nothing to skip. Got this? Shiparna and Sindhu and others. Okay, let me try run the code first. See, I will become one. I will become. यहाँ पे skip हो रहा है because I have written print statement after the continue ना. Here it is skipping because print statement is present after the continue. But in this case, I have written print statement before the continue. Getting a difference? So here I becomes one. It will print one if condition will be false. So there won't be any continue. Then I will become 2. It will print 2. Condition will be false. Condition will be true. So it will get a continue. But there is nothing to skip, right? Got this or not? False, it will not do anything. 4, it will again become true. Again, there is nothing to skip. 5, false, nothing. Then 6, condition will become true. But again, it will get continue. But again, there is nothing to skip. Got this, everyone, now? Exactly. That is what I have said. No? There is no point of writing the continuous statement if there is no code inside the loop after the continuous statement. Because there won't be anything to skip, right? In that case, I was just showing you how it works. You can write, but there is no point. Okay, so class, I guess all of you understood till here, right? Perfect. So that is about your continue statement. All of you understood the difference between break and continue? Okay, let me just give me a minute for some real life application of continue. Is Suppose, let's say I'm saying write a program. This is not exactly real time. Sindhu, it will take 10 more minutes. Okay, there is a very small topic, past statement. Write a program to print the square of numbers. This is not a very good example, but let's take write a program to print the square of numbers, square of even numbers between 2 till 20. That's it. So what I will do, I will write a for loop for I in range of 2 till start value is 2 and value is 20. So from start till end plus 1, because I want to include 20, colon, I will write if I modulus 2 equal to 0. Right? That means if it is an even number or equal to 1. Equal to 1 means class what? It is an odd number, right? So equal to 1, then I will do what? I will continue. And here I will write print I power 2. Got this? Are you getting this class, everyone? This particular code is working only when the number is not odd. If it is odd, if the number is odd, what will happen? It will get a continue, na? If the number is, चलो एक काम करते हैं, even number send देते हैं. Write a program to print the square of all the numbers not divisible by 3. Got the question? Got the question or not? See, so whichever numbers are divisible by 3, it is not giving the square of them. Are you getting this question, class? No, Harish, that is another way of writing the code, no? Clear class so far, everyone? I'm going till 21 ना. I want to go till 20. वो -1 करेगा ना अपने end से, जुदार. It will do -1 from its end. So it will go till 19. So that is why I've given end plus 1. So it will become 21. 21 minus 1, 20 again. Got that? Zuzar? Done, Sindhu? Yes. Amit, if it is if there are 100 codes also, it will skip all of them, provided all of them are present inside the loop. Okay, no matter how many statements are there after the continue statement, it will skip all of them. Priyanka, are you asking something? No. So there is one more small topic class that it will take just a minute. There is something called as null pass statement. Okay, what exactly is a pass statement class? Pass statement is basically it is a null statement. Does nothing. Okay. Acha, break and continue. Remember class. Break and continue will only work inside loop. Works only in loop. Okay. Break state white pass statement can work everywhere. Juzar, I am explaining just a minute. It will do nothing. Okay. So basically, what happens now? Your pass statement is basically used during development. It is usually in later once we'll start oops now. So there are places where we use pass statement, but for now I'm saying it is usually most of the cases it is usually not present the final code. Okay. So suppose let's say I'm taking a very simple example. I want to calculate whether a number is even or odd. Input, etc. Now suppose class, let's say Zuzar is there. Zuzar and I are working in the same team. Okay. Now Zuzar knows what to do, what code to what application needs to be built. Okay, and I am the coder. Okay, and let's say Zuzar is absent today. Okay, so I know that I have to put some condition here. I know that I have to put a condition here that whether the number is divided by 2 or not. But I don't know what to do if the number is even. Are you getting the use case class? I know that I have to check whether the number is even or not, but I don't know what to do if the number is even. So I will put a pass here. Else I know what to do when the number is odd. Okay. So if I enter 7, it will print you. But if I enter 8, it will do nothing. Got that class? So this pass statement is used during development only. Got this class, everyone? Okay, it is just used as let me write it down. It is just used as an empty placeholder because you cannot leave the constructs. Leave the constructs. These are called as constructs. Loop statements, conditions, loop statements, condition statements, all these are constructs. because you cannot leave the constructs empty. Got this? ऐसा नहीं कर सकता ना. I cannot. Let me give you another example. I cannot write. I know that there will be a for loop, but I don't know what to write inside the loop. Okay, so I cannot leave it empty. See, it will throw error. But I can do it like this. Yes. It is not ignoring the condition. It is not ignoring the condition. It will take the condition. But if the condition is true, Sindhu, if the condition is true, it will do nothing. Are you getting this point? It is not ignoring the condition. Condition will execute. Line number 2 will get executed. But if the condition is true, then it will do nothing at all. It will just sit. Here you can see in case of 8, it is doing nothing at all. But since the condition got executed here also and the condition become false, here the condition become false, so automatically the code came to else condition, else part. It will ignore the block once it finds pass. Result of the condition, yes, it will ignore that, yes. Handle a situation in a series of events if one of specific condition needs to be provided, do nothing for an instance and others to go. Exactly, Harish, right. It is like 5-star, 5-star, do nothing, right. Got that class, everyone? Understood the past statement?